Hold there, adventurers. Curious about the Marauder's guild, are you? Any axe worth swinging needs two hands on the haft, and has a blade what can make short work of the galley's mast. That's the kind of weapon our members train to use with the deceptive stiffness and out to predictable force. Are you interested in hearing one, lad? Then why don't you give you a short version of the guild's founding story, and you can go from there. It all started with the ships, you see. What ships got to do with axes, you ask? Well, beating them would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool to lap down the trees for timber. And since the only navigator herself knows when a ship will run afoul of the storm or worse, it makes sense for the crew to captain to carry an axe on the board. Hey, it all started with a ship building and ship repair. What? Am I boring you? Huh. As I was saying, any tool on a ship can become a weapon, and the axe is perfect for hooking yourself over the nail for an enemy vessel, letting loose on a wheel of steel, and generally laying waste to all about thee. As more seafarers took up the axe as their weapons of choice, so did the bloody art of the Marauders begin to take shape, especially among pirates, where strength and skill decided their place in the world. With an eye to assembly crews, or better ready raiders, the pirates started to teaching the proper way to wield chopping blade to their new recruits. And that's how the Marauders Guild first came to be. But once the Gladium Accord was signed to unite the Maelstrom pirates against Limsan enemies, the whole games changed. The Accord itself was a dismal failure, of course, but the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, restructured, and purged to its expired elements. It had been reborn as an institution dedicated to naught but the teaching of an axe fighting. The members of this new Marauders Guild were no greed-driven cutthroats neither. They were warriors that sought to use their martial prowess for good of society. If mastering an axe is your heart's desire, then you find no better arena which to practice your swings. Think it over, then let me know if you fancy joining our ranks. I have a feeling you'll be seeing more here soon, lad. You've decided to swing an axe with the Marauders then. Alright then, all that's need to be doing is now to speak to the axe master himself. Sounds simple? I've seen folks link out the door rather than put themselves in the path of the unnerving glare. That bloke right there in the middle of the room is Wierzin. His name. Wierzoin's his name. Put some steel in your spine and look him straight in the eye when you talk to him, lad. Good fortune to you. Alright. The middle of the room. Here it is. What we have here. Yes, I am Wierzin Axe Master, they call me. Not the most imaginative titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of the Marauder is used to rend, to cleave, and to destroy. It is not our way to simply outfight our adversaries, we seek to overwhelm them. A Marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. We must account for the most enemies defeated. Our whole in combat is the way of a steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has already been put to you by Blanc Toi, but once more shall I challenge you to your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild? Yes, we are. Very well. Your name? Attend me well. Attend me well, then. Use your name? Question mark? Attend me well, then. Ryusei? Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the Marauder is jagged and perilous, and a perilous one. The blood that spills at your feet will oftentimes be your own. You stand now as a student of the axe. Let us waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. You shall wade straight in combat as befits a novice of our discipline. Go forth and slay the bleeding, scurrying, crawling pest that plagues the outskirts of Limsa. Lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be your piteous adversaries this day. Return to me once the three of each creature have fallen to your blade. Alright, we can do that. For sure. Aha. We go here to this TP. Is it here or here? Here. Map in the realm. We got to kill the war threats. And little ladybugs. Let's get rid of them real quick. Right, rats are done. We're missing ladybugs and some other lost lambs too. I can see the lambs. Where's Alki? Here is one ladybug. Ladybug. Those lambs are pretty big, man. They are almost my height. Most of it must be fur, actually, but it's completely fine. Me. 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 The poor things. Right. I thought that we would have like a hunting log already, but I guess it's just later then. Oh god. The crystal's too far. I'll go back to the Marauder's Guild. And here we go. You are returned to me a different man already. No, already your face shows a harder cast, a realization of the slaughter in which you are capable. But there is so much training to be done before you will wield an axe to its fullest potential. Learn well your lessons, build your strength, and make of each swing an instinctive act. You shall have this hunting log to aid you in that endeavor. Its pages are marked with opponents suitable for honing your skills. There are, of course, myriad methods by which you might improve your techniques, but when the way forward is not readily apparent, the log provides a reliable source of challenges. Every blow of your weapon will clear another step towards the mastery of the Marauder way. Implacable, relentless, such must be your momentum on both the practicing ground and the battlefield. He gave me food. Marmot steak. We got skill speed. And that's it. XP bonus? Oh my god.